Hey guys, Galaxy Warrior 6 here, and today I'm gonna be doing something different. I'm gonna be doing a Bukkit plugin tutorial for just regular people wanting to learn how to code Bukkit plugins. So I already created a Java project. Okay, right here. So you gotta do is, if you're using Eclipse, I recommend using it. If you're not, you hit this new package button, and then you type in whatever you want your package to be. So I'm gonna name it me.galaxywarrior6.tutorial. And then you hit enter. So now you've done that, it should look something like that. You can put com.google, then your project name or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can even name it like just your project. But it's your I'm not gonna get into full in depth on what it is, but that's kind of the gist of it. It's your package of all your class files and all that. So now what you want to do is hit this button with a C in the middle, a green C, and then a plus button, and it says new Java class. So, and then you want to do it something and name it something. So I'm going to name it tutorial. No, I'm going to name it YouTube. How about that? So now that you've created this, we got to get your where Craft Bukkit is. I just have it in my where I installed Eclipse or downloaded Eclipse, and I named it in external jars. So I'm gonna select Craft Bukkit, or whichever version of Minecraft you're coding it for. So it says public class and then YouTube, and then you type extends Java plugin, and then you want to import Java plugin from org.bukkit.plugin.java. So now you have it so that Bukkit will be able to read your code. So just frequently hit Control S or hit File and then save. So now you want to do @override, and then you want to put public void on enable. And then you want to do something. So I'm gonna put system get logger dot. Well, I'm just gonna do it the way I usually do it. System. And then you can put whatever you want. So I'm just gonna put. So that is just a simple thing. Probably in future tutorials I'm gonna do some more complex stuff. So now you gotta do on disable. So when the plugin unloads from like when you stop the server or then reload it. So I'm gonna put system.out.println, and then you can put whatever you want. So it's So now we want to actually get into commands. So I'm going to be doing like effects, particle effects, vents, and different stuff like that. So I'm just going to start with something simple. So let's do public boolean. A boolean is something that returns a true or false thing. So it's kind of like a yes or no question. So you want to type on command sender in the parentheses, sender, and then command, and then you want to put string, label, and then string, square brackets, args, and then you want to put a curly brace. A curly brace is one of those squiggles. These are parentheses. Oh, not that. That's a parenthesis. And those are square brackets. Some people may use different terms, but I just call them curly braces and stuff. So you want to import command from Bukkit org.bukkit.command, and then you want to import command sender, and then you want to add return statement. So now it will give it I don't know, but I know what it is. It's just it's kind of different. Now you want to get the name of the command. Get name. Get it, and then you want to make sure it doesn't matter if it's capitals or not. So yeah, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna make it tutorial. Okay, so when a player types /tutorial, it will broadcast to the server. Not broadcast message. Message. Gotta import bucket org.bucket. Now I'm gonna use Alt-21. That's the squiggly thing. It's just so that my code is easier to understand and all that. So now, let's just say, hello YouTube. Now, I'm going to make it so that when this player types something, they'll also get a message back. So, you want to type sender.sendMessage, and then you're going to put a message. So, I'm going to hit Alt-21, wrong thing. YouTube says hi. So, that's pretty much how to do commands and stuff. Now let's look at the plugin.yml. So you want to put your cursor over your project and then hit new file and then name it plugin.yml. So I just gotta drag this Notepad++ because it was on my other screen. So now you gotta put name, and then I'm gonna put to YouTube, for example. And then now, I'm just going to move that over there. So now you want to type main, and then your package name. So I'm going to put me.galaxywarrior6.tutorial, and then the name of your main class. So where it has this on enable and on disable stuff. So now you want to put the name of your class. That's mine is YouTube. And you want to put version. And then you can put whatever version. It has to be a number, I guess. Doesn't really matter, though. And then I'm going to put author, Galaxy Warrior 6. And then commands. This is the really important part. If you don't put commands, it won't do anything. It will just be a plugin, and it does not do anything. It just prints stuff to your console when it loads and disables. So now you want to put, and then you want to put the name of your command, and then colon, and then you want to put description, and then you can put whatever you want here. So now, let me export this to my test server. Let me just sometimes it just says that, just try and do it again. So, let me just remove some of this so that it's not so cluttered. Where is YouTube? YouTube. Oh, there it is. Take that. Just gonna delete all that. Okay, so I'm just gonna start up my server. And I changed the color and all that. So while that's starting up, I'm gonna go localhost :25566 because that is my test server. Whoops. I forgot to change the port from when I was last testing a plugin. So I'll just change it back to 25566. Sorry guys about that. Well, with the new spigot it does that and it takes a little longer, but whatever. So, if the world loads. Okay, so now if you do /tutorial, it will say that will be broadcasted to the whole server. So anyone that is on the server, it will say that. Now it will say just to me, the person that sent the command, it will say YouTube says hi. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and expect future ones in the future. So, thanks guys for watching.